Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking micellar water, a core component of so many people's skincare routines. As with a lot of things in skincare though, not all micellar waters are created equal. Some will be ding ding ding, holy grails, and others wah wah wah, total fails. I've got a list of the 10 best-selling micellar waters in the past year, and we're going to rank them using TierMaker. We've got 3 categories today. Top tier is Micellar Magic. These are the best in class when it comes to micellar waters, a fantastic addition to everyone's skincare routine. We're going to move down to the next category, which is okay for some. These are good micellar waters, but there might be a couple of things to call out that make them less than universally applicable. Then finally, we've got the Micellar Madness. These are the wah 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 total fails that I mentioned earlier. Honestly, nothing to see here. Save your money, don't splurge on these. Instead, invest in some of the other amazing alternatives I'll be calling out. I want you to sit back, relax as we rank some micellar waters. Now, before we get into this, the usual call to arms applies, and that's to say, if you haven't already, if you could reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. Honestly, it means the world to me, and thank you so much for all your ongoing love, kindness, and support. I love filming these ranking videos, and you guys seem to really enjoy them as well. And by giving the video a thumbs up, it's just one way of letting me know, and I'll continue to create this style of content on the channel. So, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all so much. Now, I've got a lot of products to get through here. This is the top 10 after all, and a little something to say about each and every one of them. So let's cut the waffle and just delve straight on in. Now, I guess the best place to start is, what is micellar water? Well, it's a style of cleanser. Micelles, which the product is named after, are little oil molecules suspended in water, and when they hit the skin, they explode and give a really effective and deep cleanse. It's an oil-based cleansing solution, but it's not quite as heavy as some other oil or balm cleansers that you might see, and micellar water are applicable for all skin types. They're super flexible because you don't actually need to rinse them off, so when you're on the go, all you need is your micellar water and a reusable cotton round, and you have a built-in cleanse ready for you. Also, they're super inexpensive. There are a couple of exceptions that I'll be calling out throughout this video, but on the whole, they're drugstore and affordable, and like I say, I think that convenience is why so many people reach for micellar water. I use one whenever I go to the gym. You don't always have access to a sink, running water to be able to do a real deep cleanse, and so I'll pack a reusable cotton round of my micellar water. As soon as I've finished exercising, I'll just wipe it along the face, then with a separate one, I'll wipe it along the chest and the back, and I think that this just removes any sweat, any dirt, any bacteria, prevents me breaking out, which I absolutely love, and it's just super easy and convenient. There's definitely a micellar water out there for everyone, but like I said, choose one that actually delivers the benefits and won't break the bank, and this is what I hope this video will demonstrate. So, shall we just get on with ranking some of these micellar waters? And I think the best place to start has to be with the original, and what a lot of people consider the best, which is this. This is the Bioderma micellar water. This product kick-started the whole micellar water craze. It's been around in France for decades, but then it's made its way to other areas of the world, and people were like, wow. This is just an amazing product. Super gentle, but one swipe of this gets rid of even waterproof mascara. It is that good. Now, a lot of people will be expecting me to put this in the top tier, the Micellar Magic category, but I'm actually going to take it down a notch and say okay for some. The only reason for that is Bioderma are not an entirely cruelty-free brand. This isn't going to be the primary motivating and purchasing decision that people make, but for me it's something that does matter a lot. So I think it's all going to depend on how you approach your skincare and whether you want to be 100% cruelty-free or not. Bioderma have said that they will be going cruelty-free this year, using some of the workarounds are coming out the Chinese market to enable them to do that. But until we have that announcement, this isn't one that I buy time and time again, because that is something that's important to me. But if you want a super effective micellar water, honestly, this is up there and such a great product. A cruelty-free dupe for that product that I'm always using is this. This is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is my personal go-to, and I absolutely love this product. Garnier, now 100% cruelty-free, which I love, and I'd say this is just as effective as the Bioderma. It's half the price, it's cruelty-free, so it's definitely going into the Micellar Magic top tier category. Honestly, I absolutely adore this product. One of my favourites, and whilst it does come in a little bit of an unusually large bottle, which is great in terms of the saving you get for buying in bulk, it's a bit cumbersome in order to put into your gym bag or on the go. So what I've actually do is, this is actually filled with this one. I just decant some into a smaller bottle like this, and then it's super flexible, super convenient. But this, for the value for money, the fact it's cruelty free and how effective effective it is my absolute favourite micellar water. Now let's move on to the CeraVe micellar water. Again, not surprised that this is on the best-selling list because this is super affordable in the North American market. CeraVe is slightly more expensive here in the UK and Europe, so that is something I'm going to call out. But this is a really effective micellar water. I'm going to put it in the okay for some category, but the reason for giving it that ranking is because this is packed full of ceramides and niacinamide. Great if you leave your micellar waters on the skin, but if you rinse the skin after using them, you're not going to actually get any benefit from those ceramides and niacinamide. You're going to be rinsing them down the sink. So I say this is a great option for people that do leave their micellar waters on after they've cleansed with them. For people that like to rinse them off, I think you're just going to be wasting all of these active ingredients in it, and I would probably go for the Garnier one instead. So this is definitely going in the okay for some category, but a really, really effective micellar water. Now let's come on to the Nivea Micellar micellar water. This is one of the most affordable and drugstore options. It's also internationally available, meaning it's super accessible no matter which country you live in. Unfortunately, it is our first micellar madness total fail. I reached for this because, again, I love that affordable price point, but this is one of the tackiest and stickiest of all the micellar waters that I've used. It does a relatively effective cleanse, but it leaves this really thick film on the skin. Nivea claim that this is lighter than air, and actually it's the exact opposite. I'd say it's one of the heaviest micellar waters I try. So I'd say, whilst I like the price point, the reason it's a total fail is there's just better drugstore options out there. This definitely is one that you have to rinse off afterwards, which makes it less convenient than some of the other ones. And whilst it was effective, I didn't like how it felt on the skin and that residual like layer of tackiness that it left behind. Definitely our first fail of the day. Now, following in its footsteps in the micellar madness total fail category is the La Mer cleansing water. Now, this is going in the total fails for one reason only: the price point. £80, over $100 for a micellar water, when you can basically get the exact same outcome reaching for the Garnier, which is 1/10 the cost. Why are people paying for this? There's nothing in this product that actually makes it worthy of that higher price point. I do sometimes mind a little luxury. I don't mind paying more to get more, but this is all about the name. You know, La Mer is one of those celebrity brands that people want to get hold of, but take it from me, there is nothing in here to justify that high price point, and this is definitely a total fail. Don't splurge on this. Save your money and invest in other steps in your skincare routine. For a very similar reason, I'm going to be saying that the Drunk Elephant micellar water is also in the micellar madness total fail category. I'm sorry, I feel like we've had like 3 total fails in a row here, but don't worry, there's some holy grails coming in a minute. This Drunk Elephant product is really nice. It's an effective micellar water, though I don't find, having used it, it actually takes off as much dirt, debris, SPF and makeup as the Bioderma or the Garnier ones do, and yet you have to pay a higher price for this. This is around the £25 mark, and honestly, micellar water is super inexpensive to formulate with, and so I'd really say you should be investing in one that's less than £10 ideally, because you don't really need to overpay. The packaging on this one looks gorgeous, and it is really easy to use. The cap on this is super tight, so it's easy to travel with, which I will give it to Drunk Elephant for that, but I don't think we need to be spending £25 for a micellar water when there's just better options on the market. And this for me wasn't adding anything additional in terms of the formulation to justify that higher price point, so unfortunately this is a total fail too. Now let's bring back the positive and talk about some amazing holy grails. Another magical micellar water is the lacuna micellar. This is so good. Available at Aldi, which is a super inexpensive supermarket here in the UK and Europe. This is amazing. Honestly, it's £1.49, €2. Just let that sink in. This is why I'm saying never overpay for La Mer when you can get a super effective micellar water at a fraction of the cost. This is the cheapest one out there, but honestly, it is so good. It's heavy duty. It gets rid of even waterproof mascara. It's really nice for sensitive skin because there's nothing in here that could be too sensitizing, and it leaves a really nice level of hydration on the skin. You can of course rinse it off if that's your preference when it comes to micellar water, but again, it won't leave the skin feeling stripped and dried. Such an amazing product. And if there is an Aldi near you, next time you're shopping, promise me that you'll put one of these in your shopping cart because you will absolutely love it. Going into the same magical micellar category is the cien micellar water. This is available at Lidl, which is like the competitor to Aldi. Aldi, Lidl, I always get the two confused, but there are very affordable supermarkets here in the UK and Europe, but that do also ship to the North American market, so do hunt online and you'll be able to get this product. I adore the cien micellar water, and that's because of the packaging. So this comes in with one of those caps that you pop your reusable cotton round on the top and it dispenses the right amount for you. And yet it's £1.99. The packaging is game-changingly good. The formulation really heavy duty and performs so well as a cleanser. And all round, this is one of my absolute favourites. You know, it's a very similar price point and very similar formulation between the lacuna and the cien ones. It's all going to come down to that packaging preference. I think I just prefer the cien one because that convenience of being able to pop your reusable cotton round on top of it and dispensing the right amount is so nice. And also for the price point, I think it's really high quality packaging. Definitely one to try out, like I say, if you are shopping in Lidl at any point in the future. A micellar water that I was shocked to see in the top 10 is the Biore baking soda micellar water. This is firmly in the micellar madness total fails category, and that's because that baking soda makes this super alkaline in terms of its pH. That's not a great thing. The skin actually has a delicate acid mantle. Our skin is slightly acidic in terms of its pH. You don't want to be putting a load of baking soda on that to alkalize the skin. This just upsets everything from the start of your skincare routine and is never something that I would recommend. Also, there's lots of other ingredients in here that could be potentially sensitizing, and I don't really know what the benefit is. When you've got so many great options to choose from that I've run through today, this is slightly up there in terms of price point. It's also the wrong pH for the skin, meaning you're setting off your skincare routine to fail, and there's loads of other ingredients that could be potentially sensitizing alongside it. This is definitely one to move on from. Biore, I know, really target the teen acne prone skin market, which, you know, is great. That's an underrepresented demographic, but I think if you're suffering with breakouts, excess oil in the skin, reach for the Garnier one instead. You'll get better outcomes, less sensitivity, and this, honestly, just is a really bad formulation. Now, finally, I want to come to the Face Theory Resevera Soft Micellar Water. It's quite a mouthful to say, and it comes in at exactly £10, which I say is the top end of what I'm willing to pay for a micellar water. But this is honestly a game changer. If you're looking for that velvety soft skin, this is the one for you. It's formulated with so many skin softeners and humectants that it leaves the skin feeling velvety soft, super smooth, almost has a bit of a plumping action, but also gets rid of all of the last traces of makeup, SPF, and is one of the best and most heavy-duty micellar waters that I've tried. I love Face Theory, one of my absolute favourite brands, entirely cruelty-free. They have some great vegan options, and this, I'd say, is one of their standout products. It comes in a really nice pump, meaning it's easy to dispense, and just all round, this is one that I would definitely recommend if you don't mind spending just a little bit more for your micellar water than some of the other drugstore options. This is the one that I would reach for. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of the 10 best-selling micellar waters, which hopefully, as you can see here, not all of them are created equally. We've got some holy grails and some total fails, but hopefully this will help you guys navigate your way through the maze that is micellar water and choose the right one for your budget and your individual skin's needs. Leave a comment below, let me know what your favourite micellar water is, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.